Hello Aquarius, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot and I'm here to give you What's the Tea Tarot reading for the week of May 12th, 2024. In this reading, I'll be drawing 3 cards from the What's the Tea Oracle deck. I will clarify each of those cards with 2 tarot cards and then use the remainder of the deck to clarify the message for you even further. Please remember, this is a collective general reading, and that means it's not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you, and if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Aquarius watching. My hope, though, is that we can hop onto your timeline and give you some insight for the week ahead. So with all that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Aquarius Collective for the week of May 12th, 2024. What do they need to know about? What do they need to prepare for? And what do they not see coming? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. First up for you, we have Dirty Offer. Next, Inside Scoop. Someone's being a little nosy this week, either you or someone else trying to get information on an individual. Ooh, Divination Abuser. I don't like that. Someone's like casting evil eye at you, wishing you bad. I don't push products on here. I don't make any money doing it. If you don't have one of these, I suggest you go and get one. This is like my American Express card. I don't leave home without it. I actually have one on every floor of my home, in my vehicle, and also in my purse. So I would definitely get the Evil Eye Protector. You can find them on Amazon relatively cheap. I got this as a pack of 6. So I would definitely do that this week. Bottom of the tarot deck is always what you don't see coming. In the bottom of What's the Tea Oracle deck are issues you will have to contend with this week, but to a lesser degree than the 3 cards that came out. You have fake smiles, so someone is being very nice to you and behind your back, gossiping or speaking poorly about you. Ooh, bad karma. So Dirty Offer, Inside Scoop, Divination Abuser, fake smiles, and now someone is generating bad karma this week for themselves. Please don't let it be you. Don't wish anyone bad. And carless. So there's a situation that is not moving, or you could very well be having transportation issues and bad habits. Oh my, Aquarius. All right, just keep all that in mind. We'll see if any of those messages translate into the reading today. Let's get into tarot and see what we have here for you. Dirty Offer. Why is Dirty Offer here for the Aquarius Collective? Now, in your monthly reading, I did a quick general reading for you for the month of May. I'm not sure if you saw it. I'll post a link below for you. But there was an offer, possibly like an investment offer coming for you this week. Being offered to you this month. And now that we're heading towards the end of the month, some of you may have received it already. And I think I had said during that reading, some of you may think it's a dirty offer, but energetically it actually looked like it could be quite lucrative for you financially. So that's possibly what this Dirty Offer card is here for, but we'll definitely clarify it for you as much as we can, or as much as I can. Let's get one more shuffle here for Dirty Offer. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Dirty Offer clarified by the 7 of Cups as well as the 6 of Wands. Inside Scoop. Why is Inside Scoop here for the Aquarius Collective? And if I recall, your last week's What's the Tea reading was about people causing conflict. I think you and Aquarius had this, or you and Capricorn had the same thing about people kind of trying to stir up drama online or something like that. So this could very well be the same person or individuals. Please clarify Inside Scoop for Aquarius. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Inside Scoop is clarified by the Queen of Swords, as well as the Ace of Wands. And Divination Abuser. What does Aquarius need to know about this Divination Abuser for the week of May 12th, 2024? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Your cards are so hot. I feel like the whole deck wants to fall out of my hand. 6 of Pentacles and the Sun card. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, what you will be feeling or experiencing this week, Hangman. This is almost like suspending yourself, delaying yourself before making an important decision in an effort or attempt to see things from all sides, all perspectives. Death card definitely could be an ending to something. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Death in tarot means transformation. So something could be ending, so something new can begin, or there could just be like a transitional or a transformative stage in your life. Your Mercury retrograde is over, and yet I'm still fumbling over my words. And then 4 of Wands, definitely something to have to do with your home life this week, like a celebration at home. The 4 of Wands card for me could be marriage. Some readers see it as marriage. For me, I see it more like your home base, your home where you feel solid and grounded. And then 9 of Wands, so maybe feeling a little guarded. It could be because of what's going on here. So we'll see if any of those cards come out as well. Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here for dirty offer? Please clarify this further for Aquarius. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. That Seven of Cups card is clarified by the Star card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. I think for a lot of you, it's that financial offer. Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Why is the Six of Wands here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Six of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands to the Devil. Ah, there goes the dirty offer. To the Moon, the illusion. All right. I'm going to read this two different ways because not everyone here is for a professional and investments, and not everyone watching is for love. So for those of you in a that are inquiring about romantic situation that has maybe had some difficulty, some loss, regret, some disappointment, right? Some despair, the feeling of bereavement, like 3 cups have been spilled, and you're very sorrowful over that. It is quite possible that this week that individual who could very well be well, I see you there, Aquarius. That's you as the Star card. So could very well be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. We also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, and then Capricorn in that Devil card. But it's a general reading, so don't allow the astrological signs to shift your focus on the reading or to, change your mind on it. So take that how it resonates. But in terms of a love situation where there's been a disconnection, regret, disappointment, I do see this individual coming towards you this week, making the offer to want to work with you again. They basically want to take the Three of Cups that spilled over and turn it into the Three of Pentacles. So let's work on what we lost. Let's work on the regrets, right? This is someone who has a lot of hope for renewal. Now, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I think this person is in fantasy land. I think they're wishful thinking. I don't get the sense from them that they understand the magnitude of what they did to you or how they betrayed you. This person is really wishful thinking. This is like my La La Disneyland card when it comes up in a love reading. And so I don't think this individual is actually understanding what they did to you, or at least what their part was, their toxic part was, right? When it comes to the breakdown of this relationship. So this person is coming in this week trying to offer you some small token of like, I'm sorry, maybe they didn't prioritize you before, they're promising to do that now. This person is trying to take the lead, take control of the situation, holding on very tightly to you. The Four of Pentacles card. This is the Miser card of Tarot. This is someone that's trying to hold you very close to the chest, almost like a white knuckle death grip, not wanting to let you go and wanting victory in the situation. So just be mindful of that. I don't see anywhere here in the energy where whatever toxic trait your person had, or whatever they were hiding from you, because I think for a lot of you there's still an unknown here. I don't get the sense that it has changed, but when this person comes around, it's really best for you to have a very in-depth and thorough discussion with them about it, because whatever this addiction is, materialism, greed, drugs, alcohol, sex addiction, you name it, this person, I don't see where they have changed. I just see that, I don't even see that they're acknowledging their role in the destruction or disconnection of the relationship. I just see them kind of living in this wishful thinking land, this la la land of having hope for this renewal and coming around this week wanting victory with you. For those of you where it is not a love reading and it's strictly money, I think that you have an opportunity this week, or I should say an opportunity will be presented to you this week to either like start another job, another project, or maybe even make a financial investment. There's an offer coming your way for some of you to work on a project or to collaborate with individuals in the hope, right? Seven of Cups, in the hope, wishful thinking that it will result in some type of financial abundance for you. You're possibly looking at things that you did in the past that were similar to this that ended up with 3 spilled cups. So some type of, again, investment or work project that maybe didn't pan out for you in the past, and now you're receiving something similar, almost having like a deja vu feeling and not quite sure if you want to do it. You're hopeful. I mean, you like the concept of the offer that's coming your way. You're just not positively sure if it's toxic, if it's going to be lucrative for you or not. And I think that this week then it is you who is standing in this particular case as the Emperor. Even though this is Aries, this could very well be you, right? The Emperor is the best of all 4 kings. So if you're a female or feminine energy watching, take this as an Empress, would be the best of all 4 queens, really trying to look at everything logistically in terms of, do I have the love for this project? Do I have the passion for this project? Do I have the creativity or the time to invest in this project? Do I have the communication skills, right? Do I have the time available to communicate thoroughly about this project? This isn't just a one-time thing where you're going to hand someone money and then they cut you a check for $1 million. Like this is a long-term project. 3 of Pentacles at work is something you do for the long haul, hoping to achieve the 10 of Pentacles. So I think this week that you're standing in this moment of trying to gain clarity on whether or not, one, you can balance the finances to do this investment, balance the time management that may be required of this project, kind of holding your money close, not really sure if you want to give, if in terms of investing money, not sure if you want to give it or not. So this is you weighing your options between, like, you can see him juggling here. I say him because there's a him on the card, but kind of juggling, like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? And whatever you do, of course, at the end of the day is going to be your decision. But that is what you are faced with this week, and a lot of you have to contemplate: do you have all the facts of the situation, or is something being hidden from you, and it is a toxic, dirty offer, or does it end up being a very passionate, creative beginning for you, whether it's in love or finance? So just be mindful that if you didn't receive that dirty offer yet in the month of May that I had mentioned about in your monthly reading, it looks like this is the week that most of you, at least, will be receiving it. Inside Scoop. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Inside Scoop for the Aquarius Collective? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Queen of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Wands, I think, and the 4 of Wands. I believe those two were at the bottom of the deck at the onset of the reading. And 8 of Cups. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Why is the Ace of Wands here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Ace of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Cups, to the 10 of Wands, to the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck here we have 10 of Cups, to the Hermit, to the Ace of Swords. Wow, you have almost all aces on the table. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Now, as a tarot reader, I look at what's on the table. I look how the cards come out on the table, right? What's facing what's walking away from what. But I also look at what's missing, and what's missing is the Ace of Pentacles. Let me see how far back the Ace of Pentacles is. And I'll tell you why I'm looking for it. It's nowhere to be found in this cycle, because I have Magician, Wheel of Fortune, to the World card. Okay, so for those of you where it's a love relationship and this person wants to come back around this week, right, kind of make you that offer that you weren't quite sure if it was a dirty offer or not, there is a definitive need, without a doubt, a need to have a very, very serious conversation. The Queen of Swords is the Queen of Air, which is you, and this is the no BS Queen. If you're male, take it as the King of Swords. This is an individual who wields the sword of truth, the Ace of Swords, in their hand, and they will only accept honesty. And if you come at them with anything but, they will use that sword to cut you, figuratively, of course. But there's a very honest discussion you need to have with this person who either they walked away from you, they walked away from home base, they walked away from the marriage, they walked away from the relationship, or you walked away from them. Regardless, this person is coming back around again this week, and the onus is on you, my friend, to have this very serious conversation regarding this new passionate beginning and the reconciliation of this relationship. I think that's why this person is trying to get the inside scoop. For those of you where it's been quite some time since you've been with this individual, whether you were married to them or not, This person is just trying to really see what you're up to. If you're with anyone new, have you really moved on from them? Mostly what I'm getting is they want to know if you're happy without them. And I do believe that's what the inside scoop is for in that respect. So this row I'm definitely going to take as a love reading. Really difficult to read it any other way, especially with the Ten of Cups, all the aces on the table, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups. So definitely, if this is not, a love portion for you, that's okay. Maybe this next row will be for you, but this is definitely about reconciliation this week. Someone wanting a passionate new beginning. They want to let go of the 10 of burdens of the past. They're really up in their head about this. They're not quite sure how to come towards you, but nonetheless, they will have the courage and the resilience and the persistence to approach you this week. And the only thing they're not coming with, they're coming with the wand, phallic symbol of tarot, right? So passion. They're coming with an abundance of unconditional love for you, which is very beautiful. And it is on you. You're kind of like buried under here, and this is buried under this deck to have this conversation. But what's not here is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is an offering of one person offers in a commitment, right, in a relationship, offers a pentacle. Pentacle being, I don't want to call it money, but resources. Pentacles in tarot are years, right? Every suit in tarot stands for something, days, weeks, months, and pentacles are years. So when you want a long-term committed relationship with someone, the relationship really always begins with a Page of Pentacles. The discussion of the Pentacles, then you have the Knight of Pentacles rides in with the Pentacle, then there's the actual Ace of Pentacles. Now the manifestation is here. Now let's work on this together over the long haul, for the long haul, for the long term, so it can grow into the Ten of Pentacles, and together we can become abundantly wealthy in our resources of time, love, money, etc. together. The Pentacles are an investment in one another when it comes to relationship. That is missing here. So lots of love, lots of sexy time. Conversation is on you to bring to the table. This person kind of wants to skirt what happened, just kind of like, oh, let's just forget about it. Meanwhile, they were quite toxic from what we saw at the bottom of the deck before. So it's on you to bring up the discussion, and more importantly, in that discussion, discuss the Ace of Pentacles, right? Is this for the long term? Are you really in it to win it, basically? And that's a conversation you need to have this week with this person. Divination Abuser, Six of Pentacles. Why is Six of Pentacles here for the Aquarius Collective? One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. Divination Abuser. There's that damn devil again. The devil, the moon card, the Nine of Cups. Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here for Divination Abuser? One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. The Sun is clarified by the Lovers. Oh, boy, do you have a choice this week. Excuse me. And the Hermit. Eight of Wands. Excuse me. Temperance. And there's the flighty nighty again with the Knight of Wands. If this is a financial, we're going back to row one, for those of you still with me, on that professional, some type of project, could even be like community project when we have the Star card to the Three of Pentacles. Definitely could be like volunteering in your community or something like that as well. It's just definitely working with a group of people. So if we're going back to that column, I think what you're deciding is this week, because the Lovers in Tarot is the original choice card. And I think what your decision this week is, if I invest in this, if I invest my time or my time in this project, in this community group, if I invest my money in this investment, right? Do I want to take this job? The decision is yours this week. But first, you are going to pause. We saw the Hangman. You're going to pause and decide whether or not you will receive what you give. You know, will there be reciprocity here? Or is this a toxic environment? Do I really have the full story here? Do I really know what it entails? Do I really know what my involvement needs to be, or my investment? Do I understand the return of my investment, right? Will I at the very least receive what I give? I think for a lot of you, the answer is, the conclusion that you reach is no, and you decide to go it alone. Nine of Cups, like This isn't my wish fulfillment. I'm going to focus on me. This is one of two singular cards in the major arcana. So in respect to finances, I think at the end of the day, not all, but most of you are going to decide, no, I really don't have the full story here. I don't have a good feeling in my gut, right? I'm listening to my intuition. Something seems off about this offer. I feel like I'm going to be breadcrumbs. I feel like I'm going to be giving more than I receive. And you just kind of decide to like bow out and say no. And I think that's the choice that you make this week, right? You have to choose between, will this project, investment, etc., bring me happiness or toxicity into my life? Will the commitment of my time and money bring me happiness and vitality and success, or will it drain me? Because draining you is toxicity as well. And I think for a lot of you, you decide, look, we have minor arcana card, singular. Major arcana card is singular. So you have like a lot of soul searching and introspection. And I think for a lot of you at the end of the day, you're like, no, my cups are full. I'm very happy. Like, thanks, but no thanks. And then perhaps you go out discovering something new or some other opportunities out there for you with my Lewis and Clark card here of the Page of Wands. So I think that's for a lot of you when it comes to that finance or job or project or community issue. I think a lot of you kind of bow out gracefully and just say thanks, but no thanks. Where it is love, little different of a story. I think some of you recognize, or I shouldn't say recognize, you understand that you never received equal reciprocity in the relationship. For every 3 pentacles you were giving, you were receiving 2 in return. This person may have juggled you with another person. You may have been put in competition. Maybe they had many cups of love. Perhaps you weren't the only cup. Does this person come around again and want some type of reunion, reconciliation? Yes. I think your decision at the end of the day, though, to them is a big no. I think you find them to be quite toxic. I don't believe that you trust them. I think whatever they did to you led you to feel a lot of insecurity with that moon card. I think you are all future focused, and your future focus is doing soul searching and being withdrawn and looking within and wanting fun and warmth and vitality and success in your life with that sun card, and knowing that it's not here. Look at the just like the difference in the cards. It's almost like, well, what are you going to choose? Are you going to choose go back to darkness where you didn't know anything and everything's like hidden in the moonlight? Or do you jump into joy and happiness and move towards the direction of the sun? Like, one is like very dark and mysterious, and the other one just like screams happiness. I think for a lot of you, when it comes to love, you kind of exit gracefully. Lots of communication back and forth this week. You want to find balance in your life. Now, I'll tell you one thing, this ex-lover or partner or whomever is going to be very persistent. Lots of charm here writing in. The Knight of Wands looks good, smells good, and if you allow them to get near you, they'll feel good too. But Knights in Tarot were not consistent. They went from village to village to village, battlefield to battlefield to battlefield, conquest to conquest to conquest. This was not the king who ruled a kingdom. This was not an emperor who ruled an empire. This is a flighty knighty. The worst flighty knighty of all 4, by the way, in the tarot deck. So, you know, they're out as quick as they're in. So just be very mindful that when you say no, they're really going to kind of kick up the charm on you. And again, try to persuade you in a more like lustful way. I do think at the end of the day, you see, there's that Hangman card again where you're not jumping into this. You're really pausing. I think a lot of you, the relationship is done with. There's no rebirth here. You're just kind of last nail in the coffin, and you're transitioning into a new life, which is actually really nice looking. I think behind you, right behind that death card, was the 7 of Pentacles. You're done with the deceit, the betrayal, the backstabbing, someone putting you in competition, thinking they're going to get away with it. This is the one time in their life they didn't get away with it. What was at the bottom of the deck? What did we see? Yeah, bad karma. Maybe this person's karma, after treating you so poorly, is watching you basically walk away from them into the sun, into a life and a future full of success and happiness, and a partner. By the way, you do have love coming. For those of you that decide to say no to this individual, you then have, because flighty nighty comes by, right? And you're like, no thanks, leaving you out in the cold. Not interested. And what comes then? Real stability. A King of Pentacles. This is a long-term partner. This is someone who wants to build for the future. Remember I said to you, there's no Ace of Pentacles on the table? The Ace of Pentacles is what the King and Queen of Pentacles work on together for the long haul. That's a marriage or a relationship or higher level of commitment, whatever that means to you, for the long haul. Flighty nighty, that's a great Saturday night piece of butt. That's not long haul. Once you say no to this and you leave them out in the cold, I think you're going to be very surprised to see the turnaround, how soon this person, male or female, comes into the picture for you. Look at that. To the Magician. This is everything you wished for. This is you using all your power, tools, and skills to manifest the partner you want. It just ended up not being this person. But the real person's out there. And I hate to say it because it sounds ominous, but they're coming for you. They're literally coming for you the minute you walk away from the flighty nighty. So that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. If you like this message, if any part of it resonated with you, or you just want to claim part of it as your own, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Drop your comments below. I'm really interested to see how all of these various situations work out for you this week. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.